Hey guys, VyrV here with another pregame rundown, where you learn how to beat Annie before minions hit your lane. The most important part of Annie's kit to understand in order to beat her is actually not an ability, but her passive. Every 5th spell that Annie casts will stun all targets damaged. You can always look at her status bar to see how close she is to gaining this passive, and when she does have it ready on her next spell, she'll gain this swirling aura around her that lets all her opponents know that her next spell will stun. When you see this aura, try and stay out of range if you can and be ready for the stun. The next key part of Annie's kit to understand is her Q, Disintegrate. This is a single target spell that cannot be avoided. It has a very low cooldown and mana cost. It doesn't do all that much damage, but the most important part of this spell is that it can't be avoided, so whenever she has her stun up, she'll often use this in order to guarantee the stun. An important thing to understand about this spell is that it does have a travel time before it hits you. So, if you can get off a dash or a flash before it hits you, you can actually get out of range of her so that she has to try and run up and catch you while you're stunned. The next part of Annie's kit that we want to look at is her W, Incinerate. This is just a cone AoE skill shot in front of her. This does apply her passive, meaning she can stun with it, however she will rarely open with it. She'll usually use her Q to guarantee a stun and then hit her W. The sneakiest part of Annie's kit is her E, Molten Shield. It grants Annie and her bear damage reduction and makes anyone who auto-attacks her take damage. This ability does not use up her passive because it does not deal damage directly, meaning that she'll spam it in lane on its low mana cost to charge her passive, and that she can use it without wasting that stun ability. Be aware, when she's on 3 stacks of her passive, she won't have that swirling symbol around her, but she can still pop this ability immediately before casting a spell to stun. Finally is Annie's ultimate, Tibbers. Annie summons her pet Tibbers, a giant flaming bear, at range, dealing massive AoE damage on initial cast around the bear. The bear itself also does magic damage around himself over time and on his auto attacks. You'll often see Annie use this for team fights, where she will flash and then Tibbers to stun the entire team and deal massive AoE damage for a great initiation. Be aware that when Annie dies, Tibbers will enrage, making him move faster and auto attack faster. Annie's key strength and weakness is that she's a burst mage above all else. She's going to build full damage, stun you, and try and kill you before you're even out of the stun. There are a couple ways to deal with this. The first one is the easiest, and that's to have a tanky jungler come gank her because she has no dashes, so she can't escape. Another way is to be a long-range poke champion. If you can hit her from outside her range, there's almost nothing she can do to you. The other and more practical way on almost any champion is to build Banshee's Veil or some other magic resist item that'll help you survive her combo. I mentioned Banshee's Veil in particular because that item will allow you to absorb 1 spell, and Annie's first spell is the one that stuns, so you can completely negate her stun if you buy Banshee's Veil. Thanks everyone for watching my pregame rundown on Annie. This little pyro can be a real pain, especially that stun of hers, but I hope the video helped and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you'll know when more like this comes out. If you're interested in a little bit longer, more detailed version of guides like this, my How to Crush series is coming up soon, and be sure to leave a comment or a message in the Discord below telling me what champions you want me to go over first. Also, my Twitch and Twitter links are down below if you're interested in following me there. Again, thanks so much for watching. I hope the video helps everyone. This has been VyrV, and I'll see you guys on the Rift.